Hi everyone, it's been a while since I made a parenting video. I've been traveling a lot and I'm back now. So there's one thing I thought about that I think is important to mention in regards to parenting with radical acceptance. I think that there are a lot of times where we find that there's something we've been pushing that's really not working, and somehow we suspect that maybe we should stop pushing it, but we're too scared or inhibited or deterred by not knowing what the alternative will be. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that I'm sending my child to school and my child hates going to school, and he goes to school and he misbehaves in school and he screams and he cries, and I keep getting phone calls. I can't get him in the car. I can't get him to go to school. And I suspect that I shouldn't be forcing it, either because I need to take a break until I figure out how to make this work, or I need to really examine if this is the right setting for him, this particular school, this particular teacher. But I'm terrified to keep him home because his behavior is bad. Or I freak out and say, oh my gosh, this kid needs an education. I can just keep him home from school. Kids can't just stay home from school. So to put this all into one succinct package, I let the how mess with the if. Okay, let me explain what that means. The first question is if. If this child should go to school, have this bedtime, be forced to do this chore, or say thank you, or whatever it is that we're pushing. So we're not sure if the answer is yes or no, but let's say we suspect that the answer is no, we should not be pushing this thing. Okay, then we get freaked out by the how. Well, how is that going to look? What are we going to do instead? What are going to be the ramifications of that? So because we don't know how it's going to work out, we don't know the details, we don't know all the alternatives, we don't know all the ramifications, we pull back and we start to second guess if it should be done at all, when really we know it should be done. We just don't have all the details worked out. So I think it's important to say, first, let's decide if. Do I really feel that I should stop pushing this thing, even though I don't have all the answers? I don't have all the details worked out. I don't know what all the alternatives will be. I don't really know how this will work out in the long run, but I do know that what I'm doing is not working and I have to stop. Do I know that? The answer is very often yes. So fine. That's a yes. That's if. I now know if. Now I have to figure out how. So that's fine. That takes time. I have had times where one of my kids, I pulled out one of my kids from school and he was home for 4 months. I didn't know what else I was going to do with him, but I did know that I couldn't keep sending him back into that classroom. After 4 months, I figured out what I was going to do with him, but those 4 months were happier than all the months previous. So, all the months prior. So what I would end and summarize with is, don't let the how mess with the if. Have a great day.